Okay, let's run through a quick example just to make sure you got it before we move on. So first thing I want you to do is, if you think you can do the problem, pause the video, run through it. If not, first thing I want to do is just set up the problem in AX equals B form. Okay, so first things first, pull off your coefficients, call them A. So our coefficients would be 3, -4, -1. Okay, there we go. And then the next one, the x value would be at 6, 2. Now there is no z, so that's a 0. And then -3, -5, and 1. All right, so there's my A matrix, my variable matrix. Now this one will have x, y, and z because we have 3 equations and 3 variables. And then finally, my B matrix would be a 4, a 1, and a 0. Okay, so there's our setup. Hopefully you got that. So this is our A, our X, and our equals B. So now the solving occurs the exact same way as before. We're going to multiply both sides by A inverse, and you got to do it on the left. So those would simplify to leave me with X equals A inverse times B. So just like before on the calculator, we're going to use the calculator to help us. We're going to go with the same exact typing. We're going to have A inverse times B. The only issue here is, first, before we can do that, we have to go into our matrix. We're going to have to go edit, and we have to change our A's and our B's. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video while I type all this in so you don't watch me type numbers. So now I've typed in my matrix A. So then we're going to quit out. We're going to go back to our matrix. We're going to go and edit our matrix B. And normally I would pause the video, but this should be so fast that I'm not going to worry about it. So this is a 3 and a 1. So that's a 4, 1, and 0. Perfect. So now I have my matrix A, I have my matrix B. So now I can go ahead and I'm just going to bring up my last time I typed it in, A inverse times B. But again, if you want to type it in, again, you go names, hit enter, you go inverse button, and then matrix. Arrow down to names for B, hit enter, and voila, there is our answer. So now, that is very, very rounded, and that is not exact, but we now know x, y, z is equal to those decimals. So again, we can press math, arrow frac, and that'll spit it out as a fraction. So now, this is 17/54ths, -4/9ths, and -23/18ths. Now, that tells us that our answer, again, now this is in 3D, which we haven't really talked about a lot, but we get the idea that the ordered triplet would be 17/54ths, -4/9ths, and -23/18ths. All right, so now we're going to move on into the next video on to when we actually need matrix inversion.